Hi everyone, it is 12:42 p.m. here in New York. Welcome back to my vlog. This is my life, because guess what? This is my life. So, my cell phone is on the charger right now, and I don't have my microphone plugged in because it plugs in like this. So if my cell phone's charging, I can't use my microphone. So I'm going to try to talk as loud as I can so I don't have people coming in and saying, well, I can't hear you, when I don't have a problem hearing my video. And so do other people don't have a problem hearing my video. Alright, so the last video I was talking about how I decided to come off from Xanax. This video, I'm going to talk about how my doctor lied to me. So, I came off from Xanax cold turkey. Just stopped it. Okay? And I'm going to tell you now, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You're going to learn why later. So, I was fine the first couple days. I'm like, great. Getting it out of my system. I don't need it. It's causing me problems. Blah, blah, blah. I'm done with it. I was still on my antidepressant. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need it. Okay? It's been causing me problems. I don't need it. But then, bam. Withdrawals started to hit me. I'm like, okay, it's just withdrawals. Just withdrawals coming off it. I was nauseous. Could not sleep. Could not eat. My head was dizzy. My anxiety was getting worse. Even though I was taking an antidepressant, it was getting worse. So I was in bed most of the time. I made an appointment with my doctor to talk to her about the situation. So I waited in the waiting room, and they finally called my name, weighed me and everything, and took my vitals, talked to me a little bit, blah, 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 told them what was going on. And then, of course, I knew that I would end up having to repeat myself to the doctor when she came in. So I'm waiting in the examining room for my doctor to come in. She comes in, asks me, what's the problem? And I explained to her that I came off of Xanax. I quit Xanax cold turkey. It was causing me some problems. I had ended up in the hospital after taking it. Do not want to take this drug anymore because it's been nothing but problems for me. And then I said, does this have to do the symptoms I am experiencing, does that have to do with coming off of Xanax cold turkey? She goes, oh, no. The withdrawals, essentially, you're off it more than 2 weeks right now. Those symptoms that you're having has nothing to do with withdrawals, because you would be done with your withdrawals. That's just your normal anxiety and your normal panic. Now, do you want to change your antidepressant up it? What do you want to do? Because what you're experiencing is not withdrawals. You're done with the withdrawals. It has nothing to do with Xanax, coming off it, blah, blah, blah. She was giving me a bullshit lie. Bullshit lie. Do you want to know why it's a bullshit lie? Dude, I did my research. After she gave me that bullshit lie. You're not to come off of any benzodiazepine cold turkey. Here's why. Okay? If you stop taking a benzo, you can cause yourself to have a heart attack. You can cause yourself to go into a coma. You can cause yourself to have seizures. And you can cause yourself to be RIP. Another thing is benzos need to be tapered. 5 to 10% is the tapering amount, and you're to taper every 2 to 4 weeks, but it depends on how you feel, because when you taper, you wait until you start feeling better. You're not feeling as bad, and that shows that your body got adjusted to that new dosage, and then you taper down, and you keep doing that until you're down to practically nothing. And then you can go into regular withdrawals that don't last that long. Well, here's the thing. I came off cold turkey. So I actually put myself in danger. Sadly, by the time I found out that I should not have came off in a cold turkey, that I should have tapered, it was a little too late for me to get back on the Xanax and start tapering because I had been off it for a month. I had to battle withdrawals. And the thing is when you come off cold turkey, your withdrawals are a lot stronger than a person that tapers. So my doctor telling me that my symptoms that I was having had nothing to do with coming off in Xanax was a bold-faced lie. She literally lied to me. I'm to be tapered off the medication slowly, and I am to not come off cold turkey because it is dangerous. It is dangerous to come off cold turkey. And here she allowed it. She allowed it. And at the time that I was at the appointment, I had no idea what coming off cold turkey would cause me until I started doing research and found out that that was quite dangerous. So, after my doctor lied to me and said that, no, that's just your anxiety, that's just your panic, let's up your meds, I stopped seeing that doctor. I was done with her because she literally lied and said that what I was experiencing had nothing to do with coming off medication. And I'm sorry, it takes 6 to 18 months for a person to heal, to recover, coming off a benzodiazepine. And if you end up going cold turkey like I did, it takes longer. And I'm at my 3-year mark, and I am still struggling. I'm still struggling with symptoms, and what doesn't help me is my home environment. It's very stressful. Okay, I get triggered. It's very stressful here. I'd be glad when we do find a place to live. But that is what happened when I talked to my doctor about me taking myself off of Xanax. She lied to me, and in my opinion, that woman can go straight to HE double hockey sticks for her lies. And believe me, I tell people right and left, don't go there for any of your doctor's appointments because they're not educated in any kind of medication that has to deal with your mental health. If you want medication to deal with your mental health, go see a psychiatrist. Do not depend on your doctor to give you medication for your mental health because they are not educated enough to know what those drugs can do to you, because you're not supposed to be on a benzodiazepine for long term. You're not supposed to be on it longer than a month. It's a short-term medication. It is not meant to be on for long term. And I guarantee I'm going to have people coming in my comments saying, oh, well, I've been on it for years. I've been on it for years. Yeah, I know a lot of people that have been on it for years. I met them in benzo groups. Okay, and where are they now? Where are they now? They had to come off that medication because it was causing them problems. And where are they now? They're struggling. We are all hoping to get our brains back, this working, functioning, because of the damage that benzos have done because we were placed on it longer than we were supposed to. I was on it for 5 years. That's a lot shorter than some of the people I have met. I've met people that were on it for 10 years, 15 years. I know somebody that was on it for 40 damn years. She's 70 some odd years old right now. She was on it for 40 years and she's still not healed. She's been off for 11 years and she is still not healed. Why? She came off cold turkey. It is best to taper off of these medications. Do not listen to your doctors when they say, oh, well, you're not going to get addicted to it, or it's not going to cause you any problems. Yeah, we don't get addicted to it because, we're taking it, as prescribed. It's not that kind of addiction. It's not like it's an actual drug addiction. We took it as prescribed, but here's the thing. Our body got used to it. Our brain got used to it. Therefore, that got addicted to it. Not us. Not us. It was our body got addicted to it that kept saying, you know what, I need to call in that prescription. Tell my doctor I need my monthly prescription. Because that's what I used to do. I depended on the Xanax to get me through my panics and my panic disorder. All because of what I dealt with in my past I depended on medication to help me cope. And here I am, 3 years later, not on any of those medications, and learning how to cope, learning how to get my life back, learning how to be an adult, because I wasn't that old. I wasn't that old when I got put on it. I was in my 20s. Okay? Yeah, 20s. That's not my life. I didn't even see I don't even know what my life is, because I've been on medication almost half my life. Almost half my life I've been on medication. I've been on medication my whole adulthood so far. I don't know what it's like to be an adult, because my brain has always been controlled by medication. It has always been controlled by medication. And that's something else I'm going to talk about in another video. But right now, I just wanted to talk about how my doctor lied to me. And you need to look at the red flags when it comes to doctors, because they really don't know shit. And if they do, they're not telling you. And the thing is pharmaceuticals, Pfizer, all them pharmaceutical companies, they just want to push the drugs. So doctors are starting to push the drugs on people and think it's a quick fix. No, it's not. So I'm gonna let y'all go, because I'm starting to have problems with my stomach, my head. Don't know what the heck's going on today. But me having to talk loud because I don't have this plugged in it's irritating my head. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and I don't know what my next video is gonna be about, but it's still gonna be talking about my past 3 years. So I'm gonna let y'all go. So stay tuned.